Hello again, grade 1. In today's lesson, 12.10, and this is our last lesson for this year. So congratulations before I start. This lesson is talking about fourths, or we can call them quarters. You heard this word before? Yeah, I know. When we took the clock lesson, we focused on 30 minutes, or a clock. But also I mentioned for you what's the meaning of quarter. If you remember, we said if the clock is showing 10:30 or 10:30, that means that the long hand took a long ride from the number 12 all the way to the number 6. Wow! So we colored half the circle because half the hour is past. That's why we used to say 10:30. But what if only 15 minutes passed? Like, we remember when we said from number 12:00, then you start counting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Excellent. Here's number 15, and I'm gonna stop it here. Can you see the shape which we made here? The colored part? This is a 15 minutes. And I used to tell you 15 minutes is a quarter. So here, if I wanted to read the time, I'm gonna say it's quarter past the 10. It's again the short hand on the 10, but the long hand, see, it's on the 3. So it's on the 15 or on the quarter. I can say quarter past the 10. So today we're taking fourths, or as we can call them, quarters. This we can call it 1 quarter. And today we're going to show you how we can divide shapes into 4 equal parts, or 4 quarters, 4 fourths. Okay? So listen to this story. There are 2 friends, and one of them had a pizza, and he wanted to share. So this boy is going to share his pizza with his friend. They are only 2. So they started cutting the pizza like this. They said each one is gonna take a half. Then there are 2 more boys coming, and also them, they want some pizza. So the boy's thinking now, what should I do? We need more pieces. I'm gonna tell my friend to cut his piece and give them. No, of course not. This is not fair. He should cut all the pieces equally. So he thinks again. After we cut it in half, I'm gonna cut it again like this. So I'm gonna make 4 equal parts. How many equal shares do we have now? We have 4 equal shares. There are 4 equal shares that make 1 whole. Because if you cut the square into 4 equal parts, and then you put the 4 equal parts again together, they're gonna make the first shape, the whole square. Why? Because the whole square, when you cut it into 4 equal pieces, it's gonna be fourths. But when you put all the fourths again together, they're gonna make 1 whole. How can you describe one of the 4 equal shares? One of them, we can call it a fourth or a quarter. All of them, they are plural, so I'm gonna call them fourths or quarters. So, for the first question, color a fourth of the shape. Only a fourth, they said. So a fourth means 1 out of 4 equal parts. Where do we have 4 equal parts? In each shape here, they already cut for me the shape into 4 equal parts. And they want me to color fourth. Fourth is 1 part out of 4 equal parts. So a fourth or a quarter, and they want me to color a fourth only. Okay, I'm gonna color any one of it. You can choose any rectangle you want and color it. How about the second shape? Again, 1 out of 4 equal parts is a fourth, so I'm gonna color one only. And in number 3 also, color 1/4. Don't be tempted to color all the shape. Only 1/4 they want. Why? Because they want me to show what's the meaning of the word fourth. And fourth means 1 out of 4. Like when we said half, half means 1 out of 2. But a fourth is 1 out of 4. Now, color a quarter of the shape. Isn't it the same idea? Yeah, but they want to tell you that quarter means fourth also. So we're gonna color a quarter, that means 1 out of 4. Again, color a quarter, any one if you want. If you want that one on the top, the second, the third, or the last, color any quarter you want. In number 6 also, color only 1 part out of 4. In the next page, use the diagrams, circle the shapes that shows fourths. Which pictures here shows fourths? And fourths are 4 equal parts, 4 equal shares. Like in the rectangle, they cut it into 4 smaller rectangles, all of them the same size. So this shape is showing fourths. How about question number 8? A circle cut into 4 equal parts. Yes, it shows fourths. Circle it. In question number 9. No, this shape is showing what? 2 parts only, 2 equal shares. We call it halves. Wonderful. So I'm not gonna circle this shape, although it's equal. But they didn't tell me circle the shapes that shows halves. They said the shapes that shows fourths only. So in number 10, also halves, not gonna circle it. Number 11, 1, 2, 3, and 4. 4 equal parts. So circle number 11. Number 12, again 4 equal parts. Circle. Now number 13. Do you want me to count with you? Okay. 1, 2, 3, and 4. They are 4. Are they equal? Well, first they cut in half, and then they cut each half in half. So yes, they are equal. Circle it. They are 4 equal triangles. How about number 14? 4, but are they equal? No, good job. They're not equal. I'm not gonna circle. If they are equal, I'm gonna circle, because when I cut any shape to 4 equal parts, I can call it fourths. But if I cut it to 4 unequal parts, they are not fourths. How about the number 15? No, because small and big, so they are not equal. They are not fourths. Draw 3 different ways to show fourths. Well, I have 3 squares. All of them are squares. But I'm gonna cut them in different ways to show fourths. In the first square, I decided to cut it first in half, and then again in the other direction, vertically, and then horizontally. Now in the second square, I'm gonna cut small rectangles, like this. All of them are equal. Try to make it equal. And please use your ruler. Draw nice lines, straight lines. Now in the last square, I made 2 triangles, and then I cut the 2 triangles again in half, like this. I made 4 equal triangles. Now, in number 17, write halves or fourths or quarters to name the equal shares. In the circle, it's only cut into 2 parts. When I have 2 parts, they are called halves. Wonderful. And in the second picture, the square is cut into how many parts? 4. Excellent. Are they equal? Yes, they are. What can we call each part? A fourth or a quarter. Excellent. So I'm gonna choose the hard word for you to practice on writing. Quarters. You can call it also fourths. If you want to write fourths, it's also correct. In number 18, circle the shape that shows quarters. Which shape shows quarters? First, observe this shape. It has 4 triangles. But are they equal? Look at this triangle. The base of the triangle is a short side, but the base of this triangle is a long side. So are these 2 triangles equal? No, so these are not 4 equal parts. They are not fourths. How about this shape? Yes, it has 4 equal triangles, so circle this shape. It shows quarters. Now for the last question. Alano has a small pizza. He wants to share the pizza with his friends. He cuts the pizza into fourths. Draw lines to show how he cuts the pizza. So, cutting the pizza into 4 equal parts to show fourths, we're gonna cut it in half and then cut it again. This is a vertical line and this is a horizontal line. So drawing these lines like this is gonna make 4 equal parts inside the circle. How many equal shares did we draw? Excellent, 4. How many halves can we show in a circle? If I only cut it into halves, how many halves we will have? How many halves we will have? If you cut it in half, you will have only 2 halves. Wonderful. Now tell how you can solve this problem in a different way. If you have the same pizza and you want to cut it into fourths, what other way you can use to cut the pizza into fourths? Well, this is the pizza again, and when I want to cut the pizza into 4 equal parts, I can go, we said, vertically and horizontally, or I can go across like this. I can go across like this, and again across like this, like I'm drawing an X. But be careful, you want the lines to be straight and try to make the parts equal. Now how can we solve this problem in a different way? We can draw 2 lines across.